What's up, everybody? This is Pete, and I'm here with another Risk video. This is my main account. I'm currently ranked 483, and I am first to act. I will be playing against two beginners and a novice. Okay. Do I make the play for Japan, Korea, or do I escape? I think I escape. Oh, that wasn't great. Alright, that was a bad start. So, yeah, no kidding. I'll give it the oops, because I fucked up. But hey, that's what it's all about. So I kind of want to get out of this corner if I don't have enough material to defend it. I almost should have made my first turn be the turn that I don't attack. I have an eye to connect these two next turn and then maybe slowly expand into China. But I've essentially abandoned my position in the strongest part of the board right away. And I know it's best to do that when two of the three interested parties in that corner are bots and will just attack to attrition. So I'm going to let them expand. Maybe I'll develop on their border and then take it later on in the game. But it cost me a lot, so... Whereas it looks like I have 21 units, and I should be at 23, I actually am going to lose all three. So I'm standing more closely to an 18. But so is yellow. At least yellow has one main center of gravity. Yellow, has a fairly decent win-loss record. Green has a much worse win-loss record. So I don't focus just on rank when I try to get a sense of my opponent's skill level. I also like to see how long they've been playing and what their ratio between wins and losses is. It's extremely rare to find someone with a winning record, and when I do, I offer them the requisite amount of respect. I tend to have, over a long enough period of time I've been playing, I would say my data size is more representative now. I tend to have a 2-to-1 win-to-loss record, which I really don't see anybody else have. But now that I've started playing as a novice again, I can see that I do have the potential to go on crazy win runs. So maybe my all-time win-loss record is not representative of my current skill level, having invested another 400 plus hours into this game since March. Ooh. Orange is looking really good in India. So having Sri Lanka be a blizzard and having this piece of Afghanistan be a blizzard means that they're quite well defended. Should they be able to make this take, which they shouldn't. They should save that for next turn. But greed. There we go. Don't be greedy. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Combine your army. Do it next turn. They're thinking about it. Oh, yeah, good. Okay, so this novice is good. This is their first game, so they may be no novice. Excellent. This is their first game. Orange, I am now afraid of, and I respect their skill. Purple moves into not me. This could be interesting. So, I have the potential to move my 3 into Taiwan, and then once Purple takes Japan, hopefully thins themselves out, I can reciprocate with a counterattack. I didn't lose any of my original 3 like I thought I would. So Purple next turn is going to go there. I hope they don't put any more reinforcements. I'm also curious to see what happens with this 5. So I'm in a bit of a precarious position. I'm kind of all in on the Korea-Japan corner, but it is the best corner of the map. I just don't think I'll be able to take it, so I'm not going to overextend. I also probably want to start reinforcing in the north here to maintain an exclave. Green looks like it's going to take French Indochina. Yellow looks like it's going to expand in Indonesia. And purple, I bet, is only going to make one move next turn. It's going to be to take that 3 with an 8, which is, I think, a 97% to win. And then they'll have India. Defensible from 3 positions. So it's not a well-defended India, but it's much better than without these 2 blizzards. Okay, green sets themselves up to take Indochina next turn. Hoping that that 5 goes elsewhere. They also set themselves up to reciprocate into orange, should orange get greedy and do the move like I suggested. Green also does something really dumb by wasting that attack for no benefit. Oh, interesting. Okay, so green also takes Korea. Nope, they fail. Okay, keep attacking, green. Spend all your units, please. Thin yourself out. The basic heuristic you want to use in progressive is make 1 attack, get a card. Consolidate your forces. Get a continent only if you can hold it. Okay, so orange is not as good as I thought. They went for a 7 on 3. They took India. They can't defend it. Don't do that. Okay, good. They're going to move their 5 into their 3 and at least have 1 large army. I think they're exploring the app. They're making all these cursory checks to see what the percentage is. This is my guess. A 3 on 3 is a terrible move. Never do it. A 3 on 2 is still not in your favor, because remember with risk dice, you must always have 1 to hold. So a 3 on 2 is actually only a 2 on 2, and defender wins in a tie. So you're outnumbered. Okay, purple. Good. Purple doesn't reinforce, and they don't attack. Oh, okay. Well, let's put some material. Let's put some more material into Korea then. I'm not going to attack the 3 on 1, but that's my take, because now I actually have a line to take Korea. And if purple expands into Japan, maybe the rest of Japan. I like this. I outnumber the only bot that's left in the area. Green's not going to stick any more men in there, so I basically, it's a me versus purple thing, and I think I can outsmart the bot by just not overcommitting. Okay, I lost my 3. Blue takes Tibet. I should have maybe put an extra unit in there, because I'm likely to lose this 2 now. But I have the ability to at least finish off Korea in a defensible way next turn, and hopefully the extra 2 men will accrue over time some value for me. Okay, yellow starts making its play for Indonesia. They're going balls to the wall. Don't do that. Okay, well, now you have a really weak Indonesia. I'm going to just make sure everybody sees that they have a really weak Indonesia. Somebody has to do something about this. It's not going to be me. 2 and 2? Yeah, well, I mean, hey, there's something of a wall. It's not a strong wall, but unless green gets excited, let's see it, green, do it. Break it. It's 6 men right on your border. You can't abide this. Green has to break it. If green doesn't break it, nobody else will. And, oh, green, you suck. Okay, so now green loses because yellow is going to expand into them. They're also likely to expand into me. So I'm disincentivized from taking Japan. I want Korea, and I want to try and hold it. Orange held India. That is a lot. Blue's looking very weak. If I can maintain this position, I don't have a match. If I can maintain this position, hopefully I will have a striking position on blue. It looks like blue is the fish. What does orange do? Orange put the majority of their men and doesn't attack. Okay, orange is a novice. I don't think they understand what they're doing very well. They're like, well, I got India, I might as well hold it. Maybe they misclicked. This is why I always like to turn on that end phase notification so that I don't accidentally move into the fortify phase. I have no idea why they haven't added a feature where you can go back from fortify if you'd like to keep attacking. your clock is your clock, right? There's no reason to say, well, I commit to fortification. That's ridiculous. It's a bad feature. I mean, maybe someone can explain it to me why this feature exists, but as of right now, I couldn't tell you. Okay, purple is now pacifist. They aren't attacking at all. That 5 really sucks. Nothing I can do about it. My fate is kind of sealed at the moment. At least I will likely have a match next turn. I really should put at least 1 unit in there, but I'm worried about the counterattack from the 5. Hopefully I get to hold Korea. But it's not looking good. It's no India. It's no Indonesia. My opponents are going to pull ahead of me pretty quick like that. Okay, India's broken. And I lose my exclave. It's not looking so good right now. I hope yellow goes away from me. If yellow goes into me, I'm probably in big trouble. Come on, yellow. Go this way. Yes. Good. Yep. Or defend. Yeah, defend is fine. Lose your exclaves while we're at it. Oh, they're going into me, eh? Sure. I'll accept that. So, yellow has created a buffer zone between me and their continent. I'm incentivized to not take this, so that they have a harder time getting to my actual center. Green finishes a continent that it will not defend. Now yellow is incentivized to go this way. So, both of these developments are good for me. My only hope now is that purple leaves me alone. Maybe purple takes the Ryukyu Islands in Japan, and then has a fairly large force on yellow's border. But if I was yellow, I would worry about green. It's an easy break. Orange retakes India. And reinforces this 5 out onto at least one of the borders. Or keeps attacking because they're bad. Okay, you got lucky. That was a pointless move. But it did remove one of yellow's exclaves. Excellent. Alright, me versus purple. Who wins? At least purple hasn't been attacking, so they don't have cards. If purple had 3 cards right now, I'd be a lot more worried. Take Japan. No. Okay, well at least I get the 5. What's my take? I don't have a 1 to take other than this. I think I'm going to accept that as reality, though. Would I rather do on this 2? I think so. Okay, so I'm going to put 1 here. I'm going to put 3 here. I'm going to put 1 in North Korea. That might be bad. I might want to do 7 and 7. 7 on 2 is 100% to win, as you can see. So I get my take. I move out of an area I don't necessarily care about. Yeah, I'm gonna balance. I'm gonna balance 7 on 7. I know it's a very subtle difference, but yellow doesn't seem to be very aggressive. So maybe they break me at some point, but they're gonna have to outnumber me. I mean, if 10 on 7 is a fine attack, but why not take your own continent? I don't know. It's a tough call. I'm still not in a great spot, right? The bot can just... I'm surrounded by a bot, so the bot can just attrition me. It doesn't care about losing anything like I care about losing, so... Alright, yellow attacks green. And I'm to match next turn. Okay, great, I have a joker. So I'm matched to next turn with 3 horses, and I'll also be able to match turn 7 as well. Yellow moves into green. I'm very glad I kept that buffer. I was thinking about taking it, but okay, yellow doesn't move into green. Well, that's interesting. This would be the moment where our alarm bells of collusion would start ringing. Why wouldn't you break a non-defended continent? Yeah, okay. I certainly don't want to be in a situation where I'm the fish. Orange loses its exclave, so orange is now confined to India. Green goes on a punching spree into connects itself for some reason. Oh, okay, sure. The moves of green and yellow seem very coordinated. That was dumb for them. That doesn't really advantage them at all. But they've locked me inside of my continent. So my only good takes are... I don't want to push into purple. Hopefully purple continues their trend of not attacking. We shall see. Green also now controls 15 territories, which is 5 to match, just natural. And then they also have quite a large continent bonus of 4 in Indochina. If yellow and green don't start attacking each other, I will become more concerned about something fishy going on. Because there's no alliances, so they can't be communicating this unless they are somehow in communication outside of the game. Orange appears to have missed the fact that it's their turn. Okay, they went offline. So, yellow and green are the human opponents that remain. Orange reinforces, holds India, doesn't get a take. I am the fish this game. This is unfortunate for me. Please don't break my Korea. 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 Yes. Oh, I got lucky. I got real lucky. Okay, so I match. Obviously not that one. So dumb how it would default to the Joker ever. Don't spend your Jokers if you don't have to. I will split. I will get I'll get 2 takes. I'll move into the other side of Japan. And move them all back into my one front in Korea. And maybe purple will go the other way. Who knows? The spot is not attacked for 2 out of the 4 turns. 3 out of the 5 turns. Which means they don't have a match next turn either. Finally, somebody breaks someone's continent. This is ridiculous. All my opponents have better continents than me. It's kind of funny, eh? It's a rare situation to see a number of different empires have organized the board to this extent. Yellow is now concentrated in their one area. Their match is worth 10. Do they invade me? Or do they defend? They invade me. So now I'm in a situation where I have to suicide counterattack. Great. So green's going to finish me off. And I suspect that there is teamwork going on here. But I can't know for sure. It just seems too convenient. At least green has to punch through this 5, but they're next to match, so I think I die. Yellow suicided into me, so green could kill me. This is the thing that loses me games. Maybe green doesn't see it. They do see it. Lose. Lose more. Okay, you don't have the men. I survive. I survive. Not well, but I survive. Whew. That was rough. What yellow did. That was rough. For no real reason. My move is to match here and put my men here and not take my continent. I actually don't want yellow to have a striking position at me. If green matches on their next turn, I die. There's no way to avoid that. I'd rather have one of my enemies who has proven to not attack me, bank on them not again, as opposed to one who has, so I won't open up yellow's routes back into me. Yeah, if either of them have a match, then they can just take me out, but I will only have one card, so it won't really be worth their while, and maybe I can sneak under the radar and survive. I have one territory remaining, 2 units. Just gotta make myself an unappealing target. Maybe the move is to not get a take at all. No, I'll get one. Ah, it's bad. Kind of want to disincentivize. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to get a take at all. I have a 17-point army in there. There's nothing in it for you to kill me. You get nothing. Maybe I can leverage this to survive. Leverage the disincentive for them to attack me to survive. Deal with other problems. I really don't want to lose this game before the Novice. That would likely rank me down a lot. There's nothing in it for green or yellow to waste pushing through 17 units. Fight amongst yourselves. It's a difficult situation I'm in. I'm very likely going to lose this game. I'm in survival mode now, so oftentimes survival mode is get lucky, figure out who to take. Right now survival mode is the opposite, is make yourself a very bad tasting fish. I'm definitely the fish, but if there's nothing in it for my opponents, then I'm not nutrition. And maybe somebody removes purple's exclave here and I can take them out that way. They're already fighting amongst themselves. This is perfect. Piss away your units. But yeah, it was a backbreaking, suicidal attack into me for no benefit. Perfect. Nothing in it for them. Nothing in it for them. Fight amongst yourselves. The way I win this game is by somebody taking out this piece of purple. Or by either of these beginners making a mistake and overextending. I don't think there's anything in it for me to get another take this turn either. Last thing I need to do is incentivize them to punch me. I have a big army up here, and there's nothing in it for you. I'm just going to hide in my corner. Try and outlast, try and strike when I have something worthwhile to do. I had 2 armies, full match up to 17, holding 20 in 1 territory. Haven't attacked for 2 turns, haven't done anything. Okay, yellow matches again. Okay, so they just don't care. They're just like, fuck this guy. Okay, I lose. Now I will watch the rest of this game and hopefully provide some context and gain some understanding for why they did that. Sometimes people see the rank and they're just like, well, this guy's gotta go. This game will likely go on for a very long time. I'm upset that I was first to lose there. I kind of got blindsided. Not necessarily. I did put myself in a bad position. I shouldn't have done that. I should have reinforced my exclave so it wasn't moved. I did a few things wrong there. So that helps explain why. Green thins out. Blue but doesn't take them. Man. It's funny, eh? Losing to people who are just so bad. But I was bad too, so I deserve it. For some reason, sometimes when opponents lose or go offline, they no longer have audio when they get their attacks. So orange matched and expands. Now they have India and Tibet. Blue is still alive. They won't be for much longer. Green should kill them. If I was yellow, I would concentrate all my forces into green right now. But they don't seem to be attacking each other. They seem to be working together. And that is the thing that kills me, is when my opponents work together. Actually, it wasn't even green. It was just all yellow. Yellow just punched me really hard. Yellow finishes blue and matches. Then they should take out green. And then this game is over. Alright, yellow doesn't seem to know what they're doing. Oh, they're trying to kill purple. Okay, sure. And green? Yeah. You got this, yellow. Except you don't, and you fucked up. And I also like when people have committed to their plan in their head already. It's like, no, just leave that 3 there, it's fine, right? Maybe they're trying to lock you. Okay, so they're trying to defend purple. Yellow's better at this than I thought. Now you punch green, okay. Too little, too late. Green has 5. Match point is 30s? What green should do is green should take purple. Do they see it? Put 8 there, and then put the rest in there. Match point is 35. You need to kill purple, green. No, that's not how you do it. Problem with watching people who don't know how to play is that it can go on for a very long time. But I want to wait until the end of the game so I can offer Foul Viper 186 a position on my friends list so I don't ever have to play them again. People who suicide into me are not really welcome. I don't need to play against that irrational strategy. Alright, purple expands out from their single territory with a match of like 40. And this game goes on for another number of turns. orange player, which was a novice, is now by far the strongest. It might win. And if it wins, everyone else loses because it started out as a human player. So the player who disconnected would get all the rank points. Yellow matches again. This time you gotta kill green, yellow. There you go. Yep. And go around. It's pretty good. No, you didn't have to split. You had a clean path. Click faster, yellow, you're running out of time. They just make it. They just make it. This is why you gotta turn those animations off, guys. It's terrible. I will laugh if yellow loses. If yellow loses to orange, I will laugh so hard. I really, like, part of me wants them to lose because they took me out. Part of me doesn't, because I think if the novice wins, I go down even further than if one of the beginners wins. But look, orange has like more than double the troop count. Yellow has a match, so they'll catch up somewhat, but orange now controls half the board. Let's see it. Let's see if this player sucks enough to lose to a bot. I'm going to chirp them a little bit. At least they got a take. Okay, I think they got this. It'll take a while, but they got this. One thing the AI just doesn't do is it doesn't attack enough. It should expand out from its position. Yeah, this is the right strategy to the AI. It's just going to take a while for yellow to establish an advantage. Troop-wise. They already have an advantage board-wise. They're just reinforcing so many more troops per turn than orange. Orange cleans up some territories, finishes Afghanistan, works on India. They need to attack more, right? The bot just isn't programmed to deal with the late game, and I think that's on purpose. We don't want our human opponents that are terrible losing to bots, right? Yellow has this. It's just tedious to watch. I don't really have much of value to add either. Yeah, so yellow's going to move in, take all of their back country. Probably leave the two armies. Oh, I see. Or not. They're leaving too many territories. That's okay. We've now established troop parity. Orange now has one position as opposed to two. Yellow controls the rest of the board. This game is over. It's too bad. I'm probably going to rank down quite a bit from this. If I was in the 480s, I'll likely lose more than 100, maybe more than 200 rank points for losing to a novice and two beginners. Foul Viper. hope to never play you again. That chip damage in on their big army. Well done. Please end this misery. You know you're bad when it takes you 4 turns to defeat the bot. Or more. Yeah, this is very tedious to watch. I just want to get to the end of this game. We're probably in like the... This game's gone on for more than 30 minutes. Just win. Just win already, yellow. So, why does one care about the rank? I mean, it's interesting to think about it. I started playing this app and the ranking was very seductive. It's like, part of it is the human need to prove themselves. Part of it is I'm very curious to have an objective sense of just how good I am at a game I've been playing my entire life. And I mean, you don't get to the hundreds, rank-wise, out of millions of players without knowing a little bit about what you're doing. But all it takes is a little bit of irrationality, a little bit of overconfidence, a little bit of mistakes, bad luck, all of that, to be punished. Can't win them all. I'd rather be lucky than good. And I get lucky a lot, so... This is hopefully the last turn. 26 in. Orange has 33 units remaining. Punch, punch, punch. Clean them up. Okay. If not this turn, the next turn. Thankfully. Mercifully. And there you have it. Something that happens far more often than I'd like to admit is, Grandmaster losing to beginners. So I do enjoy the game. I have a lot of fun with it. I'm not one of these people who is very selective about who he plays. And of course, risking all of that, putting it all on the line, can end up costing a lot. Thankfully this game is over, and we can move on to the next one. So 43, Foul Viper 186 is the winner. Hey, would you like to be my friend? I would sure love to know if you were online and trying to join one of my games. 692, would you look at that? 200 and something points for that loss. Well, there you have it, guys. I hope some of that was valuable to you, and Until next time, for all of you on the path to global domination, good games and good luck.